the boss's daughter who got her hands dirty. I never thought my story would start with steel-toed boots and the smell of garbage. But here I was, 22, freshly graduated, and instead of walking into some glass-walled office like most of my classmates, I was standing in front of a fleet of dented green trucks, clutching a uniform 2 sizes too big. Most of my friends were polishing resumes, rehearsing interview answers, bragging about offers in finance, tech, law. My parents had other plans for me. They own one of the biggest waste management companies in the city. Not just garbage pickup, a whole empire. Contracts with municipalities, recycling centers, treatment plants, entire neighborhoods depending on their trucks rolling in every morning before sunrise. It was their legacy. One day, it would be mine. But not yet. When I graduated, my parents sat me down at our polished mahogany dining table and told me very calmly that I wouldn't be starting at the top. No cushy title, no private office. If I wanted to lead this company someday, I had to understand it from the ground up. That meant no one could know who I was. No special treatment. No whispers about the boss's daughter. Just me, the uniform, and the job. I thought it sounded almost romantic, like undercover royalty. I'd earn respect with sweat, not with my last name. At least that's how I imagined it. Reality hit the first morning at 4:30 a.m., when I pulled on stiff boots and climbed onto the back of a truck under a sky still heavy with stars. The air was sharp, and the smell, God, the smell, clung to my hair, my clothes, even my skin, no matter how much soap I used later. The crew barely acknowledged me. A few nods, a grunted, "New girl?" And that was it. By 7 a.m., I was already soaked in something I didn't want to identify, my arms aching from dragging bins that felt twice my weight. I kept my head down, copying whatever the others did. I wanted to belong, or at least not be the obvious weak link. It was humbling. Every part of me screamed that I wasn't built for this. Not my soft hands, not my sore back, not the way my stomach turned with every rotten smell. But somewhere between the slamming of lids and the rumble of the truck, I started noticing things I never had before. The quiet pride in the way the older guys tied down loads, so nothing spilled. The small jokes they shared to break up the monotony. The rhythm they moved in, like a team of dancers no one ever clapped for. They were invisible to the world, but indispensable. And I was learning painfully that leadership wasn't about sitting in an office with a title. It was about knowing what it meant to carry the weight, literally. That first day ended with me collapsing onto my bed still in uniform, too tired to eat, too drained to even cry. My phone buzzed with messages from friends bragging about job offers and salaries. Full story over on my channel, link below.